Good morning, my dear students. Let's start our today's classwork. Today's classwork is you have to write the red arrow number by looking the number line. First of all, whenever you have to look at the number line, you can start by looking from the beginning. Here is a 0 and 50. So how many numbers, how many lines are small lines are gap? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 50 divided by how many? 5. So how much? 10. That means each gap how much? 10. Every time remember the number line, every time the gap is equal. Like from 0 to 50 is 10 gap and 50 to 100 is 20 gap. It's not possible like that. It should be equal gaps. It should be equal gaps. That means from 100 to this number is what? 110, 120, 130, 140. Next one is what? Here is 10 and here is 20. So how much gap from 10 to 20 means 10 difference, and there are 5 gaps. So 10 by 5 how much? 2 gap. 10 by 5 how much? 2. Like this one also you can check. 10 to 20 how much total gap is? 10. And how many lines are there? Where I will start? That 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 10 by 5 means what? Each gap is 2. So now here 30, 32 and 34. Similarly here is what? Same 10. That means each gap is 2 here. So 25 plus 2 how much? 27. So next one is here 2 and 3. That means here total gap is 1, but there are total 5 numbers. Okay, total is what? 5 gaps. Total is 5 gaps. So each gap is here what? 0.2. Each gap is here 0.2. So here is what? 2.2, 2.4, 2.6, 2.8. So answer is 2.8. So next one is what? Similarly here 100, and this is what? 100 and 200. So each gap how much here? Check it here. Each gap how much? 20, 40, 60, 80 and 100. That means each gap is 20. Each gap is 20. So 120, 140, 160, 180. Now look at this question. Now here each gap how much? Only 0.1, because 10.1, 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, 10.5. So this is 10.6, 10.7, 10.8. Okay, now look at this one. Now negative numbers, whenever negative numbers mean from right to left, so this is minus 20, sorry, it is minus 20, then it is minus 22, it is minus 24. But that means each gap is 2, but you have to count from right to left. So minus 20, minus 22, minus 24. Now this is the gap. So look at here, this is incomplete line. Actually there is a line here more, but this is incomplete line. How to understand? Check it. I told you, always in number line, the same number line, equal gaps. Same number line should be equal gaps. So minus 2 to minus 3, if you check it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 gaps. That means this line will be, the big line will be here, minus 1.5. So this is minus 1.6, minus 1.7, minus 1.8. Okay, minus 1.8. Now look at this person. If you look at this one properly, 75, this big line is 1. So 76, 77, 78, 79. So 79 kilogram, because this is the weight of the person, and this is the height. If you look at here, 150, this is 151, the big line is 1, 152, 153, 154, 155. So this is 153. Between 153 154 how much? 153.5. It is centimeters. Okay, in terms of centimeter. Now if you look at this one, this is 120. Total gap is 20, means this middle one is 110. This middle one is 110. It means this is 100. Each line is 2. Each small line is 2. That means this is 102 and this is 104. So 104 kilometer per hour. This one is what? Total is milliliter. So here each line how much? Each small line is 2. That means here is 4.2, 4.4, 4.6 and 4.8 milliliter. And now the negative means you can count it reversely. So this is minus 10, so minus 12. Again each line is 2. Minus 12, minus 14, minus 16 and minus 18. So minus 18 degrees Celsius, because this is in terms of degrees Celsius. Similarly, look at this workbook, page number 22. Okay, so here this is what? 3 and 4. That means each gap is 2. So 3.2, 3.4, 3.6 and 3.8. So this will be 3.8. Now this is 500 and 600. So that means each gap is 20. So 580. And here is 15.5. So each gap how much? 0.1 only. So 15.6, 15.7, 15.8. So if you look at this one, each gap is 2. But minus means you have to counting back. So minus 52, minus 54. Now here again same, each gap how much? 10. get here minus 7 and minus 8. This is also incomplete line, that's why I wrote it here minus 7 point. So this is what, minus 6.5. So minus 6.6, minus 6.7, minus 6.8. So answer is minus 6.8. Okay, so your homework is workbook exercise 4.2 question number 1 ABC only. Question number 1 ABC only. I hope you understand today's classwork. If you have any more question, you can ask me in the next class. Thank you.